As you arrive in Shavasana, as we begin our practice of Yin and Yoga Nidra today, I'd like to invite you to take a cleansing breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it all go. Close your eyes if you feel safe to do so. And begin to just arrive here in the space. Today's practice of Yin and Yoga Nidra for the Winter Wonderland experience. We are in the middle of our winter, or I guess the first third of it. And this time of year, we are just beginning to settle into the winter chill. The days are darker, colder, and we are spending more time indoors, even if that's celebrating with family for the holidays or just finding some solace from the cold harshness of this season settling in. The cold is often unpleasant for most of us. It's uncomfortable. We prefer to be warm and cozy. Thinking about even getting in the shower in the morning, we tend to not take a cold shower, but a warm shower because it's comforting. It's like a warm hug. And sometimes, especially if we are feeling a little down, as the season changes, that warmth provides a lot of nurturing for us. And the cold also has its benefit. It awakens the system. Our nervous system, if we jump into a cold shower, is a jolt, right? It's this jolt of coolness to our body and to our nerves and can awaken and invigorate us. And that can also be true if maybe you're taking a winter walk or spending some time in nature in some way, maybe outdoor activities, snowshoeing, skiing, building a snow person, whatever it might be. So, throughout this practice, I would like to invite you to think about the benefit of being in the uncomfortable energies that may be around us during this time of year. Whether that's slowing down and taking more time for rest, if that stirs something up within you, or if it's being in the physical cold that's uncomfortable, and seeing if throughout your practice, as sensations arise within your body, if we can play around with the uncomfortableness of these sensations without attaching any stories to them, and seeing if we can find the benefit of feeling into this, as long as we aren't in pain and we aren't in um, danger of hurting ourselves or harming ourselves. So if there's uncomfortable sensations, seeing if you can sit with them, exploring them, looking at them from all angles. Where is it coming from? What does it feel like? Can you attach an emotion to it? But can you also let that go? Just allow it to be. And finding this balance between awareness and observing what's happening within us. It's my hope that you'll be able to carry this practice with you off the mat, out into the situations that you may come into contact with that may be uncomfortable during this time, whether it's a conversation, an event, or maybe just emotions that are coming up that are bubbling to the surface that we're looking to process and release. So take a couple of breaths here and begin to set an intention for your practice today, to arrive, to be present with whatever arises. And the first portion of this class is 30 minutes of yin yoga, and we'll transition into the Yoga Nidra portion, the meditation of yogic sleep, and drawing awareness to different points within our body, finding rest, integration, and a journey through the winter wonderland. And when you're ready, move on to the belly, coming into Sphinx pose. Bringing our bellies to the mat here, elbows underneath the shoulders, forearms pressed into the earth. In a sense of rising up, of pressing into the earth, drawing the shoulder blades back, letting go of any tension in the hips, in the glutes, in your legs. And you can close the eyes here, gaze can come down between the hands. You can let the head hang heavy here, releasing the back of the neck. Or you may choose to bring your forehead to a block. Whatever variation you choose today, make a choice that brings 10% more comfort, 10% more ease into your practice. As we draw the shoulder blades together and we open the heart center, begin to seed that intention that you're setting for your practice today. Provide fertile ground for your personal statement to come forward, your sankalpa, a positive affirmation for your practice. See what arises for you, or maybe use one of the following. I am at peace. My body and mind are at ease. I can do hard things. I am deserving of rest. Or maybe just I am. And exhale, slowly lower down, bringing your forehead to your forearms. Just pausing here for a couple of breaths. Moving into Sphinx on the left side, or on the right side, bringing the left hand out, pressing away from the earth, and threading the right arm through, coming to rest on the right shoulder. You can place a block at the top of your mat or a pillow to rest your head if that feels good to your spine, feels good to your neck. Our shoulders are a place where we carry a lot of the weight of responsibilities that we may fabricate or ones that are real. We take on a lot and carry it with us throughout our day. During this winter month of December, there is often a lot of feeling of responsibility to entertain, to gift, to celebrate, to interact. And sometimes that can be really difficult. It isn't always a joyous experience. It can be stressful. We may be in situations where we are in uncomfortable groups of people, maybe even visiting our own families. And that can bring up a lot of stress. And we may carry that with us, even just anticipating what conversations may arise. So during this practice of thread the needle, thinking about allowing the breath to open up the shoulder, feeling into that stress, releasing tension, releasing in the shoulders here, melting away into the earth, into the mat. And draw the left hand under the left shoulder, pressing the palm into the earth, gently unwinding, maybe coming back through center for a moment before we move over to the opposite side. So reaching the right hand out, pressing away and feeding the left arm through, resting the left shoulder on the mat. And head can come to the mat or to a block. As we settle into the left side of this posture, thinking about the feminine energy of receiving. How do we receive during this time of year? How do we receive nourishment? How do we receive gifts from others? Sometimes it can be difficult to receive. Notice what comes up for you. If there are stories of not feeling worthy of nourishment or rest, or of gifts from others, of time spent with others, time spent with yourself, and without attaching judgment, just noticing, isn't this interesting? What is unfolding here? What is coming alive for me? I think about receiving energy in whatever way. Draw the right hand under the right shoulder, pressing into the earth, gently unwinding. Come back to neutral spine here. Couple of breaths just to integrate, to reset. We'll move into child's pose. So you may want to grab a blanket or fold your mat over to support the knees. Give a little cushion. And taking whatever variation you would like to take. They're bringing the knees width of the mat and big toes together, walking the hands out in front, tailbone sinking towards the earth, hips sinking down, forehead comes to the mat or to a block to rest. And here, just think about maybe opening the heart to the earth to receive nourishment, that exchange of energy with Gaia, with Mother Earth, who supports us, nourishes us, grounds us, and connects us with life, all living beings. And following the breath from the base of the spine to the crown of the head, and thinking about that exchange of energy. Inhaling, drawing nourishment through the base of our spine. Exhaling, releasing to the earth what we no longer need, what is no longer serving us. And gently walking the hands back towards the body, bringing the head up last, and moving into caterpillar, legs coming out long in front of us, sit bones rooted into the earth, finding that nice tall spine, our crown reaching, our shoulders dropping down away from the ears. Just taking a breath here. And keeping the length in the spine, walking the hands out until you meet resistance wherever that is, and letting the spine round on the exhale, letting the head come towards the thighs or the knees, maybe even coming to a block or two blocks to support the forehead, And connecting back with the breath traveling from the base of the spine to the crown of the head, but now extending down through your roots, through the soles of your feet, and following the breath as it travels naturally along this central column of energy. Just noticing how the energy is moving in your body here. No judgment. Just an awareness of being present with the breath, with this posture, how it feels to breathe here with our bellies compressed, how it may be slightly uncomfortable, maybe just because we're not used to it. But yet we can still breathe. We're here in whatever capacity. And we can be present with this feeling, just allowing it to be as it is. And remove any props, gently walking the hands back, bringing the head up last. Rolling the shoulder blades down the back. We'll come into butterfly. So locating your blocks or using your blanket. You can fold your blanket lengthwise and wrap it around the ankles, bringing it up under the knees. Or place your blocks under the thighs to support. And finding a tall spine here. Play around with where you want your ankles to be, either further away or closer to the body. As you arrive here in this posture, think about maybe an invitation to what is opening up for you. We're winding down 2023, and we're looking forward to this next cycle as we head towards winter solstice. What is one good thing you are looking forward to in 2024? Something you are opening up to here. In supported butterfly, we are held by the earth beneath us, supported here in our journey, in our unfurling. And we're getting ready to spread our wings as we emerge into this new year. And holding whatever this is in our heart center with love, with gratitude, with joy. There's an option here to walk the hands out around the spine if you would like. Letting the head hang heavy here. Our palms pressed into the earth and offering up whatever energies you are wishing to release to the earth, to let go of as you move into this next cycle. Take 3 more breaths here. On the next exhale, then gently walking the hands back on the inhale, bringing the head up last. We will now move into the Yoga Nidra portion of the class. Grab any pillows or blankets that you would like to have to support you in your comfort. Yeah. As you settle into the practice of Yoga Nidra, I invite you to close your eyes if it feels safe to do so, to allow the breath to be at whatever pace it is at, only working to change the breath if it will bring you more comfort and ease during your practice. If the breath is quick, allow it to be quick. If it is slow, allow it to be slow. Taking a moment to make any adjustments needed to be at ease, to be relaxed, adjusting any clothing or props. Become aware of the earth supporting you and the space holding you here as you begin to create your sacred container for this practice of Yoga Nidra. Notice any sounds in the distance, drawing your awareness to them without attaching, just noticing. And slowly drawing the awareness in closer and closer. Noises that you hear within the room, sensations that you feel within the body. And allow each breath to be a gateway into a deeper state of relaxation. Letting go of any stories of what this practice will look like, how it will feel, and just allowing yourself to arrive here in whatever unfolds. Becoming aware of the heart center and your intention that you've set for today's practice. Feel the heart center begin to soften, begin to become warm. And as if this intention was light itself, on the next inhale, this light drawing through the lungs, up through the base of your throat, your expression of truth, in through the nasal passages and into the space in the center of the forehead, into your mind's eye. Allow this light to spark your intrinsic wisdom within. To visualize the reality of this intention that you have set, picturing in your mind's eye what this looks like in the physical. And as you hold this vision of truth within the mind's eye, allow it to be a beacon for you during your journey, to be held here in light and to illuminate your path. Imagine that you are in nature in some way. You feel the crisp air of the winter's breath on your skin. You feel the light at the center of your chest radiating out, providing warmth. All of the warmth that you need comes from within. You see the stars shining in the sky above. Its light casting down the path in front of you as you begin to take your journey into your personal winter wonderland, a place where you can find joy and connection with this season's changing. And allowing whatever arises to be noticed, to be noted, and to be released. And becoming aware of the center of the chest, the rise and fall with each breath. And the right collarbone and the left. And the space at the base of your throat. Your neck, the front side, the back of the neck supported. The lower jaw, the right cheek, left cheek, becoming aware of both cheeks. And the lower row of teeth, and the upper row of teeth. The tongue, and the roof of the mouth. Notice the cool air as you breathe in the tip of your nose. As it enters the nasal cavity and connects with the mind's eye. And the forehead softening. And the right eyebrow and the left. And the right eyelid, left eyelid. Both eyes becoming heavy. The right ear and the left. And the back of the head resting on the earth. And the crown of the head. The entire head. And drawing awareness to the right hand, and the fingers, the wrist, the forearm, elbow, and right shoulder. And the left hand, becoming aware of the left hand. And the fingers, the wrist, forearm, elbow, and the left shoulder. And both shoulders weighted into the earth. See if you can notice each vertebrae on your exhale, all the way down to the hips. And the hips sinking here, relaxed. And the belly soft. Noticing the right hip, the right knee, the ankle, top of the right foot, sole of the right foot, each toe. And the entire right leg, becoming aware now of the left hip, left knee, left ankle, the top of the left foot, sole of the left foot, in each of the toes. The entire left leg. An awareness of both legs. Both arms. The front side of the body. The back side of the body. The entire body, head to toe. And let it all go. Allow yourself to rest here in the awareness of just being present. Begin to gently come back to the space, making small movements, the wrists and ankles, fingers and toes. Maybe taking a big stretch before making your way to a seated position facing me. Let's take a circle sweep of the arms up on an inhale. Palms together, exhale. Hands at heart center. Thank you so much for joining for this practice of Yin and Yoga Nidra. It is my greatest wish that you can carry the benefit of this evening's practice with you throughout the rest of your winter season. I hope that you will find peace and nourishment and rest during these winter months. Another big inhale in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it all out. Satnam. May you align with your favorite version of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How'd you enjoy your private class?